Welcome to our video. We've actually been discussing thyroid gland, its synthesis, hyperthyroidism, and then we've looked at the primary and the secondary hyperthyroidism. So now we are going to look at classical findings in hyperthyroidism. When somebody has hyperthyroidism, what are the things you are going to actually look out for? The first thing that is really of interest is that there's an enlargement in the thyroid gland, and this is seen as goiter. So the thyroid gland becomes enlarged, so you have goiter. You also have that there will be changes in the eyeball, so you have the optic changes called exophthalmos, where the eyeball actually protrudes out. There is proximal muscle weakness, there is tachycardia, there is atrial fibrillation, there is hyperthermia, there is weight loss. Then among women, we have that Graves' disease is more common than Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Don't forget that the primary causes of hyperthyroidism, like I said, is Graves', toxic adenoma, toxic multinodular goiter, and then we also have your Hashimoto, which can be a transient hyperthyroidism. So these are the classic findings, but I just want to elaborate on these findings so that you really get to understand. We talked about the functions of the thyroid gland, and then we actually saw that the thyroid gland actually regulates basic metabolic rates. It regulates your GIT functions, it regulates several functions in the body. So when you have abnormality of this thyroid gland, you will see that there will be high metabolic functions will actually depreciate, such that you have high consumption of your ATP. So there will be hyperactivity of your sodium and potassium pump, which actually requires so much ATP. So your ATP is actually being depleted in the body. And when your ATP is actually depleted, you could actually have that, you actually break down a lot of carbohydrates, you break down your proteins, you actually break down fats. And so this is actually seen in the reduction of your catabolic rates. So your catabolism actually increases because you are using so much ATP.